Being born human, carrying a core set of innate abilities, capable of genius, equipped with the innate power of creativity, strategy, communication, altruism, and reasoning, capable of anything, limitless, autonomous, relentless, and resilient, yet trapped in a man-made world order, distracted by politicized pop culture, consumed by our own technological creations, manipulated by our own content, within tiny prints of perpetual consent, capable of organizing, but yet feeding a broken system with our own actions and inactions, with our silent embrace of new norms and new technologies conveniently run by the few that profit it all, based on models trained on our data, funded by leveraging our engagement. Yet we earn nothing, yet we have no say, yet we get no bonus while that same AI, trained and funded by us, the people, takes our place in the workplace, leaving us in the economic void of low-income consumerism, which by its turn silences our dreams, robs us from our innate freedoms, and takes away our ability to think for ourselves long enough to find the obvious solutions and rise above. So one can't stop to wonder, if so much depends on us, why can't we just turn the table? Why can't we just organize, redirect the engagement, redefine the value, and reclaim the power of our data, expanding the positioning of the users and the holders of the stakes on data tech, and disrupt the status quo? We say we can. We decided we will. And we're just getting started. Innate is a people-first tech solution. It's the blueprint of a global tech uprising, led by powerful global communities, powered by a decentralized business model, decentralized from its core and through all its layers, with one single goal: develop an ecosystem that financially fuels freedom in a massive global scale, impacting key segments of society, stacking the value of our innate abilities, and delivering our innate rights to live a life of no man-made constraints, resetting corporate-centric economic norms and giving space to people-centric technologic solutions, giving back people the power over their data, the value of their time, the profitability of their engagement. And now that you know, will you join us?
All right, guys. So with that, what that video does to me, that video just it ignites me on fire, guys. I have been very passionate about this message, very, I guess you would even say, obsessed with this message. There's so much going on in the world today that we can control, and there's a lot that we cannot control. And we see the world heading in a certain direction. And right now there's talks of recessions, there's talks about political animosity, division, there's talks about all these different things that's happening in the world right now. And I sit back and I think about it and say, look, I want to be that change. I want to do something positive, because if not in 10 years, in 15 years, in 30 years, not for myself, but for my kids, if we do not stand up today and start to take action on the things that we can control, this world is going to head in a direction that we do not want to see. So what we're here to talk about today, guys, is a way that we can change that direction. We have a strategy, and we want to show you that strategy today. We want to show you the systems that we come up with, the products that we come up with, the tools that we are implementing in order to change the direction of the world. So with that, let's jump right into this. The strategy. This strategy is our mission. It is our purpose statement. It's to organize, develop, and decentralize, okay? Organize the people, develop the tech, decentralize the economic power. That's what we're going to be talking about today. And all of this, guys, is done through the IN8 network, okay? You'll hear us talk about the IN8 brand, but all of this is done through an entity called IN8 Network. It is a decentralized business collective, okay?
Every single day, people all over the world wake up hopeless because they feel lost, because they feel stuck, because they feel they cannot change their lives, their future, or their family's future. and that future right now looks grim. Corporations control the economy. People make less. Corporate giants make more. But it's still business as usual. If a business can take advantage of people, can people take advantage of a business? Giant corporations are structured in ways to benefit the few, to keep the power, to exploit the masses, to give the least and to profit the most. We have been told that this is the way things are, the way business should be, the way the world works. But we are business people, and we know that is just not true. We know that a business can be structured to benefit the many, and we are crazy enough to believe that when we do that, we create a spark that can change the world. Become a member of the innate network today. Unlock the profit power of your data and your engagement, and discover new decentralized ways to take back your freedom together with a global community of business leaders and technology developers ready to change the world.
Okay, now that you saw that video and you guys have gone through and maybe understand a little bit of what decentralization is. To me, guys, decentralization is flipping the system on its head. It's how can we create something that gives out to many out there, okay? Something that's for profit, if you will, and it can take care of many, many people around the world. It is self-sustaining. That is what this decentralized business collective sets out to do. The innate network and the innate brand are founded for that purpose. It is a sales, marketing, and media company for our technology partners, okay? I just want to mention this really quickly. We are an officially compliant and registered DAO here in the state of Utah. Depending on when you watch this video, right now we are in the pending process with them. If you're watching in the future, we could already be registered. But I want you guys to know that everything that we're doing is in accordance with the laws of the state of Utah. They have the DAO Act here in the state, and we want you guys to understand that we are taking the regulatory very seriously on this side, okay? So let's talk about this innate brand, this innate family, if you will. Okay, up at the top, you have innate network. That is the DAO. That is the decentralized autonomous organization. The business model there is P2P, okay, person to person. That's where we come up with different products and services, digital and physical, that will help the DAO be self-sustainable long-term. It'll give our brand partners a way to be able to go out there and make an active income through affiliate model or our business opportunity side. On the bottom left, you'll have the innate tech. Innate Technologies is our hardware company, okay? This is a company that is set up to specifically provide us with the hardware that we need to build out our own public and private cloud. This is very important. We'll talk a little bit about our cloud, our project Cloud X here in a little bit, but this innate technologies, it has a different business model. You can see down there, business to consumer and business to business. That means there's more revenues that are able to be generated by innate technologies with a different business model. Then you have Innate Labs. Innate Labs is the software side of things, okay? In order for this whole ecosystem to work, you need hardware, you need software, and you need sales, right? So you can see where every one of these entities, every one of these brands comes into play, and it's able to generate its own value, its own revenues. They're each self-sustaining independently, but coming together, they create something special. And we create a user base of multiple different user types, okay? Right now, what we're gonna talk about here in a few minutes is how you become a member of the DAO. We'll talk about that more in depth in the next few slides. I wanna hit really quickly on our brand partners and our brand partners real quick. Our brand partners are people, everyday people that see the vision of what we're doing, that want to change their lives, and they wanna go out there and promote the products and services that we have, and they want to get paid for doing that. We have a word of mouth model for those people. Our tech owners, these are people that are buying our hardware packs from Innate Technologies, and they're providing us the foundation for our own public and private cloud infrastructure, okay? And then we have our tech users. These are our consumers. These are the people out there in the world that just need cloud services. They need a backup for their photos and files. They need to collaborate. They're small businesses. They need to collaborate on documents. They need calendar services. They need streaming services. They need node services, compute, whatever it may be, okay? So those are the 4 different types of users that we have inside of our ecosystems. I didn't hit on DAO members yet because we're going to talk about how you join the DAO, okay? We're going to talk about how you can become a founding member of our DAO and how you can participate in that. First and foremost, I want you guys to understand there is 21,000 DAO seats available. Right now, there's probably about 20,000 that we're recording this video, and we want to invite you guys. The whole purpose of this portion of the call is to invite you guys to join that DAO. But one thing I want you to understand is once these are sold out, they're sold out. There's no more ever in existence, okay? It's very important to understand that. So going back to our strategy, step 1 is always organize the people. We're doing that through the DAO system, the Decentralized Autonomous Organization. We're calling them a DAO seat, okay? You have 2 different member classes within the DAO. You have an ambassador class and you have a founder class. The ambassador class has certain benefits and the founder class has more benefits. Inside of the ambassador class, you have the privilege of voting on proposals. That means you can influence in the direction of the company on different proposals. As well, you're able to earn token rewards. This DAO does have a token economics to it. So we'll talk a little bit about the tokenomics here in a little bit. The founders have dividend payouts that are obviously generated from the organizations, the organization generating a profit. So that's not going to be like every day you're generating some type of profit, right? It's only if there's profits left over, those will be distributed through a dividend mechanism through the blockchain. If you're a founding member, NFT holder as well, you'll be able to sit on committees. Why is this important? Because yes, as a voting member, you can vote on proposals, but in the committee level, you're actually going to be able to sit on a small committee, a small board, if you will, and you'll actually be able to come up with the proposals, right? So not just vote on the proposals, but create the proposals. And then last but not least, the nitro fuel. The nitro fuel is just an extra mechanism. This is to be able to bonus token out to founding members. It is a mechanism to be able to give extra rewards and perks to our founder NFT holders, okay? So organizing the people. Now, step 2 is develop the tech. What we wanted to do, guys, is we wanted to control our own destiny. Right now, a lot of small businesses in the United States and all over the world, they are dependent on companies like Google and Amazon and Facebook and their clouds. If you think about it, if you're a small business owner and you're watching this right now, think about it. Where is your system hosted? Where's your website hosted? Where's your e-commerce platform hosted? Maybe you don't even really know right now, but guess what? You are subject to the terms and conditions of that company. If they want to shut you off, they can shut you off. So we wanted to control our own destiny. We came up with the model about 6 months ago for our Project Cloud X. To date, we've sold approximately $2 million in hardware, which we have hosted in data centers around the country. We have one data center that's already filled up, and our second data center is being opened right now. So our technology that we build from the innate lab side will be hosted and scaled on the Cloud X or the innate tech hardware side. So understand this, guys, as we start to build out our platform, all of the Web3 stuff that we do, all of the Web2 stuff that we do, everything that we do will be built on our own infrastructure. That means nobody can control our messaging. Nobody can censor us. Obviously, within regulatory situations. But what I'm saying is no company out there can go out there and censor us. We control our own destiny. So develop the tech. And that's something that's never been able to do before. If you think about it in the creation or in modern society these days, right? Since you call it the 1900s, the late 1800s, 1900s, everybody that's ever created wealth has controlled some type of commodity. You look at the Rockefellers, you look at, JP Morgan and all these legacy families out there, they've controlled some type of commodity, right? And up until this time in our world, we've never been able to control a commodity. The people have not. So now that we have that ability and people can say, well, guess what? Who builds the tech? The people do. Software developers do. And they build it with a purpose. And if they find a platform with a purpose like ours, they can build something that can benefit people for a very long time. And so now that we can actually control the commodity, the tech, we have something of value. The people have something of value. So this is where we start to talk about decentralizing the economic power. How can we decentralize the economic power? It's because we now have control of the commodity, okay? The people do. Before, like I was saying, with steel or with gold or with silver, precious metals, whatever it may be, it is centralized to a large corporate mining company or to a few key individuals. With technology, because technology is our commodity here, we can decentralize that economic power. What's happened over the last 10 years is there's been 3 companies primarily that have a monopoly on data technologies. You guys probably know these names: Amazon, Facebook, and Google. They own 80% of the cloud business, the cloud compute business. And that means they control about 80% of the companies out there on their online presence, on their cloud and compute. And what we want to do is we want to take that, flip it on its head, and we want to decentralize the economic power of the cloud and give it back to the people, right? Distribute those dividends, distribute those payouts to the people that are actually coming in and helping us build out this cloud. Now, the way we're going to do this, like I said, is through a DAO. A DAO has a couple different mechanisms to it. The first one is called a governance token, okay? Inside of the innate DAO, we're going to have an NFT. An NFT is a non-fungible token. All that means is it can't be split up more than one way, and it's usually represented by artwork. We're going to have 21,000 governance NFTs that are going to be one of one. They are going to be unique artwork that you will hold in your wallet. As you hold these in your wallet, that's what's going to give you the voting rights. Each NFT will give you a voting right in the governance, okay? It'll give you that privilege of receiving token reward. It'll give you that privilege of sitting on committees. It'll give you that privilege of receiving nitro fuel for your token rewards, okay? This governance NFT is what you need in order to be a part of the DAO. If you hold one of these, you have a voting right and you have a seat at the table, okay? From there, once you have the NFT will be put into our dApp, a decentralized application, which we call our reward system, okay? When you stake your NFT, you as a DAO seat member, you'll stake your NFT, and that will make you eligible for token rewards inside our token economics. We have a staking distribution algorithm. For each NFT that's staked, there's a tokenomics, a token economy, if you will, that will create the innate token. This innate token is a fungible token. What does that mean? It just means it's divisible. And this is something that we can use for an internal currency. We can use it for value, exchanging third-party value, okay? The innate token, there will be 100 million token available in our ecosystem. The tokenomics is what's called deflationary. Deflationary tokenomics, just to kind of go through this really quickly, is just any type of economy where we can limit the supply, okay? All of this is based on the theory of supply and demand, okay? In our real world out here, in the United States of America, or in any central banking system out there, you have a board, you have some elite bankers out there that are going and controlling the supply of money. Again, this is the centralized model, the central banking system. You have a board of maybe 5, 10, 15 elite bankers. They say, hey, we need to do this. We need to raise interest rates. We need to take money out. We need to add money in. And somebody else is controlling the power of your currency, okay? And that's why sometimes we get put in bad situations. In a decentralized ecosystem, like a DAO, the NFT holders, the 20,000, 21,000 NFT holders control the supply of, or the circulating supply of the economy here. And we have different events put into our tokenomics to limit the supply. The first one is an annual burning. What is a burning? It means taking token out of the ecosystem, never to be seen again. The great thing about this, guys, is once tokens burned, it can never be put back into the system. So what happens by theory of supply and demand to the token that you possibly hold? It could go up in value, it could go down in value. But we have created this based on that theory that the more token you can take out of circulation, the value could then potentially stay steady. And as we've seen in our real world these days, if inflation is real, right? A dozen of eggs used to cost a few dollars. Now I go to the grocery store, it's costing up to $10 for a dozen of eggs, some milk. And if I'm feeling the pinch, if my friends are feeling the pinch, I know people all around are feeling the pinch. So we have to take control of our own future here. Now, let's talk about these NFTs. These NFTs obviously have a price, and there's different ways to get involved. We talked about the ambassador level and the founder level. There's going to be 10,000 of each NFTs, okay? NFT 1 through NFT 1000 on the ambassador level is going to cost $599. And then NFT 1 through 1000 on the founder level will cost $999. You can see the different privileges that you're afforded there when you acquire an NFT. Now, one thing that I want you guys to understand, there is participation. You guys will have to actively participate in the DAO. There will be different voting proposals, monthly meetings. There will be different social engagement parameters that we put in place to make sure we remain compliant. What you are purchasing is an asset, okay? What you decide to do with that, whether you're serious about it or not serious about it, it depends on you, okay? The innate NFTs are going to go all the way up to $1,200, $1,300, and $1,600 respectively, as you can see on the table there. So they will increase over time. Once they're sold out, they're sold out. Like I said, there's not going to be any more of the ambassador or founder class NFTs available. Now, let's talk a little bit about the roadmap, where we are heading. Today, right now, we are in a pre-sales phase. Right now, what we are selling is a membership. You get membership to our innate network community. Inside of this membership, you are going to get access to different products and services, business opportunity, and you're going to get gifted an NFT credit. So when the NFT drops, which is number 5, comes along, you'll be automatically guaranteed an NFT in your wallet. We are looking at our innate social and our innate business platforms to be ready here. They're actually already this week. We just put them live, and right now we're in beta testing. The DAO formation, okay, number 4 here. Right now, everything that we're doing per the Utah DAO Act is under an LLC, okay? Just so you guys know, right now, what the law allows us to do is to start business activities as a centralized entity, if you will, an LLC, and then later convert to an LLD, a decentralized autonomous organization. In order for us to do that, we have to go through a compliance, a certification, and that's what we are in the process of doing. The smart contracts are being written up. The light papers are being reviewed. Our legal team is working on all the bylaws. So that is happening in the background. But that does not stop us from doing business right now, because the law allows us to convert from an LLC to an LLD, which we'll be doing. Once we have the approval from the state, we will drop the NFTs. We'll start minting and selling the NFTs in a normal Web3 fashion, and our qualification period will start. This is where number 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and even 12 will probably all happen the same day, okay? All of this stuff, like the staking, the activation of the DAO seeds, the creation of the token. This is a BEP20 token, so it's built on the Binance Smart Chain. It is what's called a synthetic staking algorithm. It's a distribution algorithm. So the token is being created and then distributed based on the different activities and parameters that the NFT holders are meeting, okay? So you as an NFT holder, if you have that DAO seat, you control the supply of the token. We'll have to list it on exchanges together. Those will be some of the committees that we start putting on. The great thing about what we're doing together, guys, as well, is that we have a marketplace that's enabled with products and services that have real world benefit. I'll give you an example. Let's say I purchased my NFT, I stake my NFT, I'm active in the DAO, I'm getting token rewards. Every day I'm getting token rewards. And then all of a sudden I have enough token rewards. Let's say I have, I don't know, 1,000 tokens. This is just an example for illustration purposes only. I can take those 1,000 tokens, I can go into the marketplace, and we have a travel club within our marketplace. This is, for me, the cool part is you can buy a flight. You could buy a hotel reservation. You could buy a vacation with your token, either buying down the price to decrease the price in US dollars, or if you had enough token, you can buy it all the way down to zero. So this is not some gimmick of some, discount travel or save money or hotel points. We do have that side of things as well. But with the token, you can actually pay the price all the way down to zero. So for me, that's the coolest part. That is the roadmap. That is the DAO side of things. Okay. So we talked about joining the DAO. Now let's talk about the technology. How can we utilize it, and why are we going with technology? I think the coolest thing about what we're doing is something innovative here. We're utilizing technology as a product. And I think this is the first ever P2P model where it has an affiliate model with it, where technology is the product. What do I mean by that? Every single day you are using technology as a product and you don't even know it. How many of you guys have your cloud backups for your photos and files on your phone? How many of you guys would die if that cloud backup got lost and your phone got damaged? I know people that have lost family photos that say never again, and they always want to have a backup. How many companies out there are backing up their databases on a weekly, bi-monthly basis, because if they don't have those backups, they lose it, right? So technology is a product, storage, compute, Zoom, streaming, all these different kind of things that we're using on a day-to-day basis. These are products that we'll have. So let's talk a little bit about the industry of, cloud computing, what it is, and how we are utilizing this as a product. So first of all, on the hardware side of things, the cloud compute market, okay? The cloud compute market right now is about a $500 billion market, the US being the largest and most mature market for cloud compute. But it is also estimated to grow to over $2 trillion by 2032. Now, what does that mean? That shows me some exponential growth there, from 500 billion to 2 trillion over the next 8 years. And the thing that I want you guys to look at is look at who the market leaders are. We recognize those logos on the screen right there. So they have a monopoly on this market. Somebody needs to come along and needs to disrupt this cloud compute market. And that's what we are setting out to do. That's what we are inviting you to do here, because we're looking at what's happening in the world, and people are creating more data today than they were 10 years ago. But there's more data that's been created in the last 2 years than in all of the history of modern compute and storage. So the trend, again, is exponential here. Every single day, organizations, people are getting onto the cloud. So technology as a product is something that can absolutely work for us today. And our solution has been the Cloud X, Project Cloud X. It is a fusion cloud. What is a fusion cloud? It is a hybrid cloud, a public cloud, and a private cloud with decentralized hardware ownership. So who owns the individual hardware? You do. This is something that was pioneered in another industry over the last 10 years, and it worked really, really well. And we see those three little logos, those companies out there, and if you look at them, if you look at their revenues, you start to dissect their financial statements, you'll start to see that the cloud compute sector for them is one of the fastest growing sectors for those companies. And it might be even one of the most profitable sectors for them. So that's where the money is being made for these technology companies. It is in the cloud. So what we're creating is something that can come in, disrupt those potential giants, okay? And I'm not saying we're going to take him out. I'm not saying any of that. All I'm saying is that there is an opportunity here to do something different and to do it better, okay? That's the innovation. So I want you guys to take a minute here, watch this video. We'll be back with you.
Imagine waking up with more money than when you went to bed. That's not a dream. It's the reality for those who've mastered the art of passive income. Successful individuals aren't just working hard. They're working smart. By multiplying their wealth through assets that earn for them, even in their sleep. Think about it. Owning real estate, vehicles, intellectual property, and cutting-edge equipment. These aren't just possessions. They're your silent earners, tirelessly working to pad your bank account through leases, subscriptions, royalties, and fees. The best part? They don't demand your time, energy, or constant attention. Now, You might be wondering, what kind of asset gives me the best edge? Let's look at the market leaders. Amazon, Google, Apple. What's their secret weapon? Data technology assets. In today's digital gold rush, data is king. These giants are thriving by storing, processing, and leveraging data. But here's the kicker. What if you could tap into this data tech boom with minimal upfront cost? Enter Cloud X. It's not just another cloud technology. It's a game changer designed to decentralize the profit power of big tech. With Cloud X, you're revolutionizing how data profits are earned and shared. Over the next 12 months, IN8 is launching multiple data centers globally. And here's your exclusive invitation to be part of this groundbreaking movement. Ready to change your financial future? Discover how to jumpstart your journey with Cloud X today.
So absolutely amazing. What I was talking to you guys about, and I'm telling you about the data technology opportunity, it is through the roof. Obviously, there's going to be ups and downs. This has never been done before. But the hardware side of things, becoming a tech owner with IN8 is a great opportunity. It's not for everybody, okay? It's for key individuals. It is go through, do your due diligence, do your research. There are different, nuances that you want to take a look at to see if it fits for you. Now, once we have the hardware side of thing, the next thing we need to do is the software. So you start to look at this and you say, okay, we got the hardware. Now what do we do? That's like if you had a computer, but you didn't have the application to do a video call, or you didn't have the application to interface with your storage. You could not view your photos. So you need the hardware. It's a one-time purchase. And then you need the software. The great thing about software is that's where recurring can come in. You think about all the subscriptions that you're paying for your cloud services right now, for your cloud backups, your photos, your files. If you're a small business owner, all the emails that all your employees are sending on your behalf, representing your company, all those types of groupwares. So what we did is we took a look at all of that, and we started to realize that there is a problem in the technology space. A lot of people out there are starting to realize what these big technology companies are doing with their data. Okay. And I've always wondered, until I started doing some more investigation over the last couple of years, I always wondered, 5-10 years ago, why are they giving us a free, why is, Meta, Facebook free? Why is Instagram free? Why is Gmail free? Why are, all of these free services given to us? And what I realized is explained really well in a simple quote. If you're not paying for the product, you are the product. Let me say that again. If you're not paying for the product, you are the product. So what's happening when you give that little consent, when you click agree, when you hit okay, and you're not really reading the terms and conditions, you're giving these companies, in some cases, the ability to mine your data, collect data on you so they can target you with different ads. They can listen in on your conversations and target you with different products and services. That's how this works. Have you ever been thinking about something, having a conversation with your wife, and you're talking about, you need to pick up some stuff at the store, and you wish, I wish I could find a product for, my Nike shoes. They're hurting me right now. And all of a sudden you start getting, foot insert ads on your Facebook and Google and everywhere, because you are the product, okay? What we have done is we've created products, software products that can be alternative to big tech and give you control of your data privacy. What we've done, the first one that we're launching with, is the IN8 Hub, okay? The IN8 Hub, again, is powered by Cloud X hardware. And inside of the hub, you have your drive, just like you do on other companies. That's file and photo management and sharing. So this actually links into your phone operating system. You can auto upload the photos as you take them from your gallery into your cloud backup, and it stores on your own virtual private cloud within the IN8 cloud. Okay. For companies, for example, that utilize web conferences or web meetings or virtual meetings, we have IN8 Connect. You're able to talk, chat, video call, voice call. It's just a team communications platform, okay? We also have docs, any type of collaborations, from sheets to documents to PowerPoints or slides, should I say. Docs is available in there. And then you have your groupware, which is for your mail, calendar, and phone book, being able to manage your content. How many of you guys are using, Office Docs or Google Docs? We have our own innate Docs. How many of you guys are using Google Meetings or Zoom for your web conferences or your webinars? You now have innate Connect to replace that. And how many of you guys are using any calendar solution from Google or Microsoft? You now have your own groupware to be able to manage that. So all of these things are important. Why? Because at the end of the day, some of these products might be free, but some of us, I know myself personally, I'm paying probably close to about $1,000 to run my team and my business on big tech. That's automatically money that I can now start paying back to our community. And every single freelancer, independent business owner, entrepreneur, whether solo or you have a small team, can utilize products and services that we are creating. So the Innate Hub is a way for you guys to be able to go out there and start supporting your own cause, your own community, and run on your own software, run on your own virtual private cloud. Now, the big thing about this, guys, the Innate Hub is built on open source software. This means we have utilized source code that is out on open source projects out there. There's some amazing open source software out there. We have partnered with one of the companies, leading companies that is providing the base. And what we've done is we've hired our tech teams, and they're going in there and they're modifying it exactly specifically for our needs. So everything is built off of open source. Open source in the software community is kind of like telling a crypto enthusiast, decentralized. Open source developers are passionate about what they are doing, and they put purpose over money, just like a lot of us do within our businesses and within our communities. So let's take a look at this, and we'll be back here in a second.
In the digital world we live today, data is everything. Your data is important, your data is valuable, and your data should only be yours. It's time to take back control with Innate Hub. Innate Hub is your all-in-one decentralized content collaboration platform that puts you in charge of your data. Let's dive into what makes Innate Hub the ultimate solution for your digital needs. First up, Innate Drive. Imagine having all your files at your fingertips, accessible from anywhere, anytime, without worrying about unauthorized access. Innate Drive offers secure cloud storage and file sharing, ensuring your data stays private and protected. Whether you're at home, in the office, or on the go, Innate Drive makes it easy to access and share your documents. Next, meet Innate Connect, your secure gateway to online meetings, screen sharing, and video conferences. Say goodbye to data leaks and hello to secure, seamless communication. Innate Connect ensures your conversations are private and secure. You can chat with team members while editing documents, making teamwork more interactive and efficient. Plus, full mobile support means you can stay connected no matter where you are. Boost your productivity with Innate Desk. This all-in-one productivity suite integrates your calendar, contacts, mail, and projects, making it easier than ever to stay organized and on top of your tasks. Keep everything in sync across your mobile and desktop devices so you're always up to date. Last but not least, Innate Docs. This powerful online office suite allows you to collaborate on documents, spreadsheets, and presentations in real time. It supports all major file formats and works seamlessly across all modern browsers. Edit documents on any device, whether it's a desktop, laptop, or mobile. Innate Hub brings all these powerful tools together in one integrated platform. Plus, with Innate Hub's commitment to data privacy, you can rest assured that your information stays in your hands. Ready to take control of your data? Visit Innate Hub today and discover how we can help you safeguard your digital life while boosting your productivity. Innate Hub, your data, your rules.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And one of the things that I love most about this is it gives us, the average person that are already utilizing these types of products. How many of you guys are using Google Drive or Dropbox? We have an alternative now, your own Innate Drive. So Really quick here, let's shifting gears to promoting the products. This is the last section of our presentation here. I want to go through this really quickly. So we talked about joining the DAO, how you can become a member of the DAO, how you can benefit through different reward systems and different voting proposals, and being a founding member and having a voice in the direction of this organization. Then we talked about the tech, what we are developing, what we are creating. Organize the people, develop the tech. Now, in that we decentralize the economic power, but at the same time, we want to continue to give back. And there's ways for you to do that through promoting our products. So this is where the innate business comes in. This is our brand partner program. Brand partner programs is the future of the business. Number one, the DAO, it's owned by the people, run by the people. It has a plug and play online business with it. You can do direct sales, team sales, social sales, digital marketing. That's what a lot of the influencers are doing there. They want to go online, they want to promote a product, and they want to get paid for doing that. And that is probably the number one career path that our children are seeing is they like, hey, they want to be an influencer, and being an influencer is paying people. And so this is a system that an influencer, a veteran affiliate marketer, network marketer, direct sales guy can come in and plug and play and start to sell our technology products. The way you do that is first off, you become a member. We have an annual membership. It's 2 levels. There's the ambassador level and the founder level. Right now, while supplies last, if you buy an ambassador level, you'll be gifted an NFT credit as well to go and mint your NFT. And on the founder level, you'll be gifted a founder NFT credit as well. So let's kind of look at this real quick. The membership. What does it allow you to do? Number one, it allows you to have a discounts on any of the products and services that we have within our marketplace. And that's including the hardware products. So if you want to save money and you want to be a tech owner, I would recommend you get a membership, full retail. You're saving just by buying one hardware node, the membership is paying for itself. The second thing that you have is you have access to our business membership for an entire year. That's going to give you all the sales and marketing and training that you need. Plus, you're going to get access to all our educational platforms, our skills academy, and you're going to get access to our premium social site. Now, all of these services on an annual basis, they're valued at over $2,200 to $2,300. So buying these annually is saving you about 25 to 30% on this. So this is a great membership. It brings great value. And then once you're a member, you're a brand member, then you can come in and participate as well in buying more NFTs if you wanted to. You do not have to be a member to buy NFTs, but you do have that ability to come in and be a member, get gifted an NFT, and then if you wanted to purchase more NFTs on top of that to have more of a voice and vote inside of the DAO, you can go ahead and do so. Here's the pricing again. There is a affiliate commission with these as well right now, and those are innate NFTs. Now, let's talk a little bit about compensation. Our compensation is really simple. There's a direct sales bonus, 3 levels deep. There's a rank bonus, 2 enrollment legs, and then there's team commissions of up to 20%. The direct sales bonus is pretty simple. If somebody down in the organization purchases something, let's say Sue purchases a CloudX hardware pack, there's a $2,000 direct sales bonus. The first active upline enroller is going to receive 50% of that, which would be $1,000. The next active upline, $500, and then the next active upline, another $500. Now, this is a dynamically compressed direct sales bonus. What does that mean? If somebody is not active for whatever reason, it's going to skip them. This means it's going to pay the money to the people that are actually building the organization and are a part of the whether it's the DAO or the membership side or the brand partner side, tech user, brand partner, DAO member, whatever it may be, whatever you may be, if you're active in the organization, you are going to get compensated. So in this example, Sue buys a CloudX hardware pack. Jane isn't active, Joe isn't active, but then Suzanne is active. She's going to receive a $1,000 bonus. And then Mandy there, she's going to get $500. The next active person, Bob, is not active. And then Mary is not active. And so the top person, Colby, is going to go and make that $500. So the bonus pays all the way up, dynamically compressed, skipping anybody that is not active. It has an active membership. Now, this is a quick summary of our compensation. It's pretty simple. There's only a 50% line max all the way through, 2 legs. You can make anywhere from $25 a week for a 4-week period to $2,000 a week in our rank bonuses side. So that's about $8,000 per cycle. And then in the team commissions, you can make up to 20%. Okay. This is a way where you can build a true scaling income. People use the term residual income. What I would say is it's an active income as you build a business. It could become residual if you build it big enough, but that takes lots of years, lots of dedication, lots of time and patience for you to do so. So this is the compensation plan. This has been the overview of our innate network. We talked about how to join the DAO, adopting the tech, and promoting the products. If you guys are ready to get started, talk to the person that invited you to this call, because this is an invite-only opportunity. We are in a pre-launch, pre-sales mode right now, and we have a lot of established tech. We have a lot of established hardware. We have a lot of established business, and we're inviting you to come along this journey with us. So get with the person that invited you guys to this opportunity. We'll talk with you guys soon.